Have you ever really, truly stopped to think about gold? We see it everywhere: jewelry, movies, the news. But have you ever asked yourself why? Why is this one shiny metal so unbelievably valuable? Well, it turns out the answer is hidden inside a surprisingly simple story. I mean, think about it. You can't eat it, you can't drink it, it's not going to save you if you're stranded on a desert island. So, what is the deal? Why have we, as a civilization, agreed for literally thousands of years that this shiny yellow rock is one of the most precious things on the planet? It all starts with a very simple problem. And like a lot of great stories that end up teaching us something important, this one kicks off with a bit of a crisis, a very wet crisis. So picture this. We're in a little village called Sadafabad. A huge rainstorm just blew through. And for our guy Croak, it's a total disaster. The roof of his house, yeah, it's caved in. He runs to find the local carpenter, who's totally willing to help. But there's a catch. See, in Sadafabad, they don't have cash. The whole economy is based on bartering, trading stuff directly. And this carpenter, well, he has some very specific ideas about what he'll accept for payment. The carpenter lays it out crystal clear. For a big job like this, he's not taking just anything. He only wants the most valuable things in the village, these super rare shells or a particular kind of special fish. And for Crook, the pressure is on. So Crook, in a bit of a panic, he sprints home, gathers up every shell he owns, every single fish he's managed to save up. He brings this whole collection back to the carpenter, really hoping it's enough, and it's not even close. And this is where we get to the heart of the problem. The carpenter explains why he has to say no. Think about it. The supply of shells and fish is all over the place. One day you find a ton, the next, nothing. Even worse, they're perishable. Fish rot, shells get crushed. The carpenter needs something for his hard work that's actually going to hold its value, something that's durable and consistently rare. And just like that, Crook is absolutely devastated. The way his village does business has completely failed him. All his hard work, all the things he's saved, they're worthless for what he needs right now. His roof is still open to the sky, and it feels like he's out of options. Or so he thinks. So as he's sitting there, feeling completely defeated, a little memory starts to bubble up. Something he found a while back, something he didn't think was important at all. But now, it feels like a tiny glimmer of hope. He remembers finding these weird, heavy, shiny little golden rocks. He thought they were pretty, but that's it. Now, in total desperation, he figures, hey, what have I got to lose? Maybe, just maybe, the carpenter will find these things interesting. Crook rushes back. He shows the carpenter the golden stones, and the reaction is immediate. The carpenter's eyes just light up. You can practically see the gears turning in his head. He knows this isn't just another shiny rock. Oh no. This changes the entire game. Okay, so right here, this is the light bulb moment. This is where we finally get the answer to that big question we started with. The carpenter doesn't just take the payment. He gives Crook a masterclass in what makes for good money. He tells Crook, look, with this, I can get the best tools, the best wood. He explains that what Crook brought him is on a whole different level from shells and fish. This stuff is special. But why exactly? And the carpenter just lays it all out. First, gold supply is stable. You can't just stumble upon a mountain of it one day, right? It's hard to find. Second, it's unbelievably durable. It doesn't rot, it doesn't rust, it basically lasts forever. It also has a really long history. People have seen it as valuable for generations. And here's the real kicker. Its value isn't controlled by any one village or leader, and it doesn't depend on any bank to be worth something. So what the carpenter is really laying out here is the definition of what economists call sound money. It's something that works as a reliable way to store value precisely because it has all these special qualities. It solves every single one of the problems Crook had with the old barter system. And you can just see it click for Crook. The value of gold, it isn't just about being pretty or shiny. Its real value comes from its physical properties, the things that make it trustworthy and reliable enough to build an entire economy on. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Crook's story gives us the perfect roadmap. First, you have a problem that simple trading just can't fix. Then, something with very special properties comes along. Those properties, like being durable and having a stable supply, make it a reliable place to store your wealth. And just like that, it becomes good money, something everyone can trust. And that brings us right back to today with one final big question. Crook's story might be a simple fable, but the principles of sound money he stumbled upon are absolutely timeless. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Looking at the properties we just talked about, what else in our modern digital world might fit that same description?